Hi, I'm Roxanne Gabaldon, a retired teacher, and I have a story to share with you, a book to share with you. It's a Ruth Heller book, and it's Kites Sail High. It's a book about verbs, and Ruth Heller not only writes a story but also illustrates it, and you'll see the pictures are beautiful and vibrant. A verb is really the most superb of any word you've ever heard. Verbs tell you something's being done. Roses bloom. And people run. Pelicans fly. Kites sail high. And rabbits quickly multiply. A vigorous verb is a superb. It tells you fireworks explode. Or horses thunder down the road. And notice the verb is bold, a dark print, larger also. These kings, of course, of equal attraction are verbs of less action. Have is a verb. These kings have gold. And so is has. She has a cold. Here are verbs we use to link. I am a cat. My nose is pink. My fur feels soft. I sound content. My lifestyle looks most opulent. Is, am, and are, and was, and were, and being, been, and be are linking verbs, and as you see, show no activity, nor do these other verbs that link feel or sound or look. More of them are listed as you open up this book. Is, am, and are, and was, and were, and being, been, and be are here again. This time you'll see they're called auxiliary, along with do and does and did, has and have and had, and shall and will, and also should, and might and may, and can and would. They're helping verbs, and they are able to form verb phrases, as in this fable. While the hare, who should have won, was napping in the noonday sun, the tortoise with a steady pace was inching by and won the race. Notice your bolded words. Those are your verbs. Only a verb can change its tenses, and here are some of the consequences. Irregular verbs leave you aghast by the way they change from present to past. I write, I wrote, or I have written. I bite, I bit, or I have bitten. I sink, I sank, or I have sunk. I shrink, I shrank, or I have shrunk. These are just a few from a list of more than 52. These are irregular because they change completely in the past tense. Most regular verbs change easily by adding on an E and a D. I paint, I painted, or I have painted. These are 3 moods to be expressed, and of course it's the verb that does this best. The imperative mood makes a request. Please take just one and leave the rest. I'd like to take at least 2, wouldn't you? Or it gives a command, march. This is a whole sentence in one single word, and of course, this can only be done by a verb. So that's quite a short sentence. March. The indicative mood just states a fact. We act. The subjunctive mood expresses a wish or uses the words as though or if. If I were a fish, as though that could be, I'd swim in a beautiful tropical sea. Verbs have 2 voices, passive and active. Choose the one you find more attractive. This egg was laid by a hen named Sade. A hen named Sade laid this egg. So we're saying the same thing. Each sentence requires 1 verb or more. She sells seashells at the seashore. And here is a sentence with verbs galore. Lizards leap and pile in a heap and slither and climb and splash and creep and swim and cavort and fall asleep. So now, as an important afterthought about words that are verbs and words that are not, is a verb, not is not. Put them together, you have is not. Then with a quick converging action, is becomes isn't, that's called a contraction. Is not becomes isn't, use every restraint and never, no never, please never say ain't. And along with learning about verbs, I think the pictures are beautiful. So you might want to just take out a coloring paper and draw some of these beautiful, colorful pictures on your own. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe.